I can hear you, Frank. Go in the middle, man. Do it up.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Yeah, I don't know how much we lost there, ZXR, when the thing went down, so...
I fell. I had
Wait, did it do it again?
Give you a
Alright,
start.
I was gonna say,
Don't
shit.
fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very
Alright.
important that you stay calm.
We're gonna restart
I want
here.
to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
If you notice, ZXR, when I chose the episode to restart the stream, there was 2 extra ones at the end called Special 1 and 2. They're the DLCs. If you're interested in me running those after this, let me know, and I'll do that. They add to the story.
Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
It gave me more time to sip my beer, ZXR, so I'm kind of glad the stream went down.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla.
I honestly don't remember how long the DLC ones are. I just remember they're awesome, just like the main story.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll acquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Yeah, Condemned Criminal Origins didn't have any DLC, or I would have done that for
Most
sure.
of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly
A lot of launch games for the 360 back then didn't really have downloadable content of any kind. Like pre-order incentives and shit like that were still the thing.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
Yeah, DLCs can go both ways, man. They could be money, cash grab, shitty experiences, or they can be really great.
Alice drowned.
For sure,
You
there's
couldn't face that.
2 ends of the
You're
spectrum on
suffering
that.
from hallucinations, paranoid
Like
delusions,
Destiny, DLC, really bad.
an obsession about light and darkness.
Even though I bought it and played it.
Feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which things are affecting reality.
Microtransaction
She
stuff,
has been
that stuff
kidnapped,
bothers me.
and
I think that's
supernatural
shady
forces
business
of
practices.
darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Yeah, Ethan Must Die, that is a great example of an awesome DLC. Like, the banned footage was great. Volume 1 and 2. Other than Nightmare, I thought Nightmare could have been better because you only have one area.
Trying to protect you from the too painful
for 5 rounds every time you play. It's kind of boring after a while, but bedroom could have been a little longer if I had to be critical about it.
Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a
But for
skeptic
$30
by nature.
and you get 3 DLCs and the 4th one's free,
Be explained.
it's not too bad for today's day and age. Call of Duty, you spend like $60 just to get the season pass 3 months before the game comes out, and it's all the same shit. Zomps, stupid multiplayer maps, just like Halo.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Frank, Gecko, what do you guys feel about
I'm telling you, it's
DLCs
good
nowadays?
news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all, your night...
Right? Hit or miss nowadays with DLCs.
If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's
Like
very
Gearbox,
natural for you
anytime
to
they
think
released
you're
something
your
for
enemy.
Borderlands, I
It's
always
part
got
of
it because
the
it was
element
always
of
super
it.
funny.
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Fair enough.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
Do you notice, ZXR, all the people in this nut house with me are all the people in the town?
Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my
Fourth
very
wall's just broken right there.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
That's funny.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Who knows what's real anymore, right?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
Hear that, Tom Zane? Same name as before.
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Yep.
My head was clearing up.
Some people know me as Thomas Zane, other people know me as Alan Wake.
Back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had it all the way, goddammit.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You could go there and have a party.
That Bob Balders threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
Good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
See if there's anything cool down here. Nope.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Right. It is one hell of a story, ZXR. They definitely weave a hell of a tale. Alright, wake. This be me.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my hands. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
They're having a rock concert down there.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Yeah, that's a real hammer, alright.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
Oh, these old dudes. Those are some hardcore old metal fucking rock gods right there.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never.
Yeah, she's not dead, she's just knocked out.
Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh, it's going great, Frank. It's going great, man. ZXR, if you notice all these paintings, when we were talking to those rock gods in that cutscene, and he said he had to cut it short, there was a guy painting outside. Remember that fact that that guy was painting, and that this room, where this recording was, has all these paintings. It's meaningful, though some people can miss that.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow!
He's hiding behind a cutout of me.
Glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
He's hiding behind a cutout of me.
I had on her.
Little bitch.
And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
He's smiling after that.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oops. Obviously went the wrong way. Could die for that. What's up, Fantazi? What's going on, bro? In the party now, in the chat. Oh.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Oh, you'll get Evil Within vibes, Silent Hill vibes, all sorts of shit from this. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do right now, though. Oh, the generator upstairs. Oh, alright. Ah, yeah, let's get this generator going. Loaded. Alright, they can still hit us. Alright, they gave us a flare, which means we're gonna need to use it, probably. Oh, yep. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for the kind words, brother. Run, Alan, run! Oh god. Shit. Bring it on. Oh!
I'm here.
That thing hit me with some serious force.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Shit. Oh, I didn't dodge right. Didn't dodge. Oh yeah, the house looks bad. It was just torn apart. Some weirdness. Yeah, a lot of people love this game just for the atmosphere of it, Frank. Not even just to play it. Like, it's just a great story. Oh shit. They're gonna stalk me through the maze, aren't they? Oh, dead end, really? Okay. Another manuscript page. Looks like some bullets, maybe some batteries. Shit, I don't know where to go. Oh, hello. That's a dead end. Oh shit. Oh, another dead end, dude. God damn it. Yes, we got there. Fuck you, shadow guys. Used up all our flares, though.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day. You get 3 days. You sleep like a baby.
Damn birds. Ignore the birds. Shoot this guy. Oh my god, dude. I think I should just be running right there the whole time. Yeah, it's getting absurd at some points. Definitely. I'm surprised I beat it on its hardest difficulty. Nightmare is like Madhouse for Alan Wake. It's definitely an acquired taste at higher and this is just normal difficulty. This isn't easy, this is normal. Shit.
That way we don't have any trouble.
Oh god. Nope, not a good dodge. Alright. Yeah, we didn't have to fight them at all. Thank god. Checkpoint. Alright. So it was one of those sections you just gotta run through. So you never know if you have to run or if you have to fight sometimes. What the? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, with the quickness. Oh, of course, that's gonna come alive. Alright, just a bunch of running from shit this time around. 2 pills in the morning. Goddamn pill pushers. Alright, they're giving us a lot of stuff right here. We're gearing up for a fight for sure. Yeah, Frank, people do speedrun it. I think the record's like an hour and a half, which is mind-blowing. Or like 2.5 hours or something like that.
Open this gate.
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Shit's getting real now.
Hurry up, Barry.
Oh god damn it! I thought he was I actually thought he found it.
Here it is. I found the key.
Haha, bitch! Yeah, I know, Barry trolled me, man. What a douche. Bad agent right there. And he took the cutout.
You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon, sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're
Oh no
right,
shit,
man.
I never even
You
knew
are
that.
by far
That's a
the
great question, Frank, to ask.
That's inevitable when you deal with
Never even
crazy
thought to
stuff
ask
like
that.
this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created.
Yeah, calling you
It
CBR
makes
just
them
wouldn't
come
be
true. But there's a
wouldn't be
catch.
right, man.
The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew
We all took the same acid, man. I'm on board.
But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Are you okay?
The cutout is fine.
Some bushes didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Yeah, New York. New York City. Barry's now got my respect.
I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
It's a great Italian name, man.
Stay in here. It's so
I wish my
dark.
original last name was still a thing.
Go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Yeah, Blast is mine. It used to be Blasino until Ellis Island happened to it. Alright, I have no flashlight for this shit. I just gotta dodge. And not suck at it. Oh, I'm sucking at it. When my great-grandparents came over here, it was just, they made a habit of changing people's names, shortening them. They just said, alright, now you're Blast. That was it. Italians, they didn't really want that Italian name. Happened to a lot of people. If you had a really Irish name, Italian name, they would change it to sound a little different. So, I'm not really quite sure the reasons. I'm pretty sure racism was behind it, honestly. But God. Oh! Look at that dodge. I got hit by the little barrel, but I dodged the big one. Oh. Damn. Just got sandwiched. Yeah, it's messed up. When a lot of people came to Ellis Island, their last names were just changed on them without their consent.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them.
My ass. Nothing's free. There's always a price. Oh, and I should have jumped right there. The price? More time. Thought he'd just run right over that.
I hope there'd still
But
be
yeah, I
a
just
working
kid,
generator somewhere
obviously,
around here
about
to power
the
up
land of the
old
free
lights
stuff. I
again.
love our country, obviously. Well, my country. I'm sure, what do we got, 3 different nationalities here right now in party and chat? A couple Americans. Not quite sure where Gecko's from. Never really asked. From the UK? Where are you from, ZXR? I know you're across the pond, as they say. Hope that's not a bad term to use.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
What about you, ZXR? UK as well? Manchester. Nice, nice. I take it you root for Manchester United? Or is that just a stereotype? Alright, I got a fucking asshole. Damn it. Do I not have a gun? Fuck it. I'm just gonna run. Seems like what they want me to do. Chucking friggin' axes at me, dude. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead, bro. Oh god. How did I make it? Oh wait, they're 2 different? I thought Manchester United was one. See, that's how much I know about football. Obviously, I'm an American football fan. I don't even know why they call it football here, obviously. But yeah, the clutch, man. The clutch.
A car was driving away from the farm.
I didn't make that last dodge. I was dead, bro.
As I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Oh, thank God we get the heavy-duty flashlight. Word. There we go. Anything else? Alright, so no weapons still. Just a lot of dodging.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Make sure there's nothing there. All about hockey. So we got all types of different fans going on up in here. It's good stuff.
How the story goes.
Hockey, football, American football. I hate using the term soccer, honestly. I think it's a lame-ass term.
A strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Like if I'm talking to other Americans, I just say football as to refer to American football. But if I'm talking to other people whose actual football is soccer here in America, I say football and then I use the term American football to describe the other. It's confusing as fuck. Soccer, that term should just not exist.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Yeah, exactly. Or like the term soccer should just not exist. I think it should be something cooler than that. I think that word soccer is just bad in general. we need a better term. Like, we got things called sock'em rock'em robots, dude. We don't want a major sport being called soccer. Just sounds fucked up. Sounds like a kid's toy. That's why I like watching the World Cup. It's exciting stuff. Oh shit. Alright, Dodge Master going on here. Oh fuck, I missed that dodge. Oh, dude, that giant hit at the end, son. Look at that. They're bringing in all right now. Only sport I really watch is MMA, so UFC usually, or mostly. Oh yeah, that's a good sport, man. I'm looking forward to that Saturday night fight between Mayweather and McGregor. That shit should prove interesting. Whether or not he goes 50-0 or 49-1. Kind of hoping for 49-1, honestly. Hope McGregor. So whoever puts their money on McGregor wins big.
What are you? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's no surprise. Oh, with a knockout, not like his usual tap out. Unless Mayweather brushes up on his floor skills, man, he's going to be taken down to the mat and took out real quick. Because isn't his father 49-0 as well? So he's like really brushing with destiny here to be the first 50-0 boxer.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's risking like his whole record and career and the way that people look at him if he loses to McGregor in any fashion. I would never have came back for that fight.
Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real...
Yeah, so I mean, like, he's got to brush up on his mat skills, dude. He's got to get some wrestling in him, or he can't just go at him boxing, or he's going to take him down to the ground and make him pay.
Suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Yep. Yeah, and Floyd Mayweather never did that. Or Floyd Mayweather Jr., I mean.
The story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it wanted all along.
Wait, does he have to box, or are they doing it UFC style, ZXR? Like, is it boxing only? Oh, boxing only. Oh, okay, so he can't take him down to the ground. Okay, alright, so maybe it does kind of play to Floyd's strengths since he's been a boxer his whole life, but still, Connor knows that world. Like you said.
Just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next.
Yeah, McGregor's way.
Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
I'd have to agree with that, Gecko, man. Definitely.
Let me guess. Danny.
Oh yeah, dude. I agree. If I had to bet, which I don't bet on these fights, because like Fantazi says, sometimes I don't know if boxing is fixed or not sometimes, but with McGregor involved, I feel like this fight's for real. And like if he nails him with a hook, like that shit, he's going down, dude, and he's going down for good.
The front door was locked.
In his prime. Yeah, he's in his prime. He's only what, lost one match, and that was because that was just a random thing. Like him and that woman box UFC woman went down the same month. Oh, yeah, Ronda Rousey. I couldn't believe they both lost in the same month or something. Devastating shit. Yeah, he definitely came back. Yeah, Ronda never came back from that. Yeah, I see that.
Still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
No shit.
He's probably in trouble.
No pun intended.
I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Oh man, dude. To be a man and do that is something totally different, but to be a woman, like just like not being sexist or anything, but that's gotta like hurt her pride even more. Like to actually shit yourself during a boxing match or whatever, UFC match. Yeah. Oh, dude, I know. Yeah, Ronda Rousey was kind of a one-trick pony, ZXR. I mean, she had it going, and then once she lost, she couldn't focus. Like, she couldn't take the fact that the spotlight wasn't on her anymore, and I don't know, maybe that fed her will to win. Who knows? Maybe they just fed her easy opponents. I don't really know. I didn't watch a lot of her matches, but it does seem like was a one-hit wonder of sorts. Oh yeah, dude. I've seen him talk some serious shit and then knock that same person out in like seconds. The man is brutal. Cerebral even, in the way he just breaks down other fighters. And he'll even say it to your face in a press conference. He's like, I'm going to do this at this point, and you're going to be out at this point, and it's just going to be done. And it will happen that way 9 times out of 10. Well, at least she can laugh at herself, man. That's big of her, though. Yeah. It's like when weightlifters do too much and, you know, their anus or whatever drops out or some shit, like during a lifting exercise. You don't really see people on social media really go crazy that much and make fun of people like that. For the most part. Oh my god. That crane just came alive. Yeah, this game is definitely underrated. No, she lost her second match when she came back, I believe, and she's been off the map ever since, really. And she was doing everything. Freaking commercials, ESPN things. She was everywhere, bro. I have no idea what happened to her. I don't even know who she lost to the second time around. Is it Crane? She had like 8 wins in a row by armbar. Crane has no chill. I don't know if Crane is the last person she fought. That's who you're referring to. I really didn't watch a lot of her fights. I kept up on it at ESPN, but... Oh, Jesus, of course I'm going to get double-teamed. Amanda Nunes beat her last, I think. Alright. Yeah, good point. Oh, look, it's the old Rockstar guy's
I'd known the brothers
farm
used to
here.
be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Oh, look at these dodges. Look at these dodges, guys. This is pro-ass shit. I love this part. Old guys knew how to rock out.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight him
Yeah, this
off!
definitely sounds like a 70s band.
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of animals? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get what's on!
Oh! Could have given me a heads up, Barry. Just saying, brother.
Yes! Here we go!
Oh man, look at that. Even better flashlight.
Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Yeah, let's rock out. Oh shit. Nothing like guns going off to really make a concert just really take off.
Yes! Al! Stay in the light! Oh no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Hurry, please, please, please!
Shit. A flare's even blinding me. Oh yeah, the better shotgun's over here too.
This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out!
Oh shit. Oh man, that was a nice dodge.
That's the high point of my life? Really?
Oh, that was.
God damn it!
No, unfortunately. Oh, alright, I got you. Well, fucking Christ, dude, there's so much shit going on right here. Did I actually finish? Oh, yeah, I finished the concert. Yeah, my Japanese version, my censored Zero D Biohazard 7 finally shipped from PlayAsia today. It took them a week
Rock and roll capital of America.
to ship the damn thing.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Yeah, apparently that's the usual, but it's shipped. Should be here maybe by the week, by the beginning of next week, when Revelations drops. So I'll be able to save time instantly just by having that version. Though apparently some people look down on that, even though all the top speedrunners on console are the ones running the Japanese version. And then it seems like PC players look down on it because they can't play it, yet their versions are always faster because their frame rates are doubled. So I don't understand why they're bitching.
Cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my
no.
biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Well, like Barry said, at least the cutout's fine. It's a nice cutout, you know? It's fucking good likeness, you know? Alright. See, alright. Pick the right side, at least. Literally, the right side was the right side. Oh, man. Nothing like some Alan Wake and some good beer. It's gonna be a fun night, guys.
Right now,
Look at him, he's making fun of me. The dick.
My best friend Barry to carry me, but that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
I'm gonna clip that shit. That's funny. That's hilarious. Hopefully this doesn't fall on us, right?
Wow. You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Yeah, dude. Metal bands,
Look at all
dude.
this stuff. They must have done
They take
okay
this shit
for
seriously.
themselves. So how...
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
its soft
Man,
embrace, somewhere
back
between
memories.
fantasy
Hey,
and
remember when I
oblivion.
got you that gig? Your first
Dreams
real
have a way
writing
of
job.
forcing
What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or
episodes?
vice versa. In Night Springs.
Alright, that makes sense. So Alan Wake wrote
Tonight's episode.
Night Springs before he was an actual writer.
Dream of dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape.
Interesting.
Only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation.
Look at this. I get mad Resident Evil vibes too because all the items they flash like old school Resident Evil games. They have that like little light to them.
What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream? Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Right? Got the shotgun up his ass, dude. About to cut Barry off. Oh, this must be their concert list. Oh my god, 1975. Seattle, Bakersfield, Long Beach, New York City, Newark, New Jersey, Detroit, Jacksonville, Tampa, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge. All within a month. Man, those guys must have done some serious acid. They hit all the major fucking cities. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. Oh, look at that dodge. Wait, I forgot how I got up here. Alright. It's pretty dark. Like, how the fuck did I get here?
I think we
Oh, get away from my... It's my agent. Oh god. Oh god. It's not really clear where I'm supposed to be going. Like, I hear Barry telling me where to go. Alright, let me see. The entrance must be around the corner. Alright, not a good dodge. So what did you think of the gameplay, Frank? Yeah. Shit. I think I actually have to kill these people. This is not a running situation. There's no way they would allow that right there. I think I actually have to kill these people. Oh, thanks for the compliment, Frank. Me? No, I have all the achievements except for 2 of them. That's two achievements from the DLC that I don't have. Oh yeah, probably since 2012 since I played it. Yeah, it's been a spell, man, since I touched this game. That's why I call it the Nostalgic Runback series. Because there's definitely some nostalgia going on here.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Alright, yeah, it was definitely a better idea to just shoot guys. Little douches. Whoa! Hello. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, that's my shotgun. Nice change of pace. Kicking some serious ass right now. No more running for Alan. God, they weren't kidding. Look at this distillery for moonshine. Holy shit.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
We're talking American football, right? Yeah, and that's if you don't make the playoffs, you have even more off. If you're not Pro Bowl selected, you're not the playoffs. You're playing from September till what, the first week of January. Man, the Giants have such a team this year. If we don't make the playoffs, I'm going to be so fucking disappointed. Just because I know it's all execution. Like, we have the defense, we have the receivers this year. It's all execution now. Yeah, but there's a good reason for that. It's like boxing. You're taking shots to the body, you know?
Not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
How busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Like, what's the biggest injury in soccer or football in Europe? Is it like ankle injuries and shit like that? You would think, right? Like all the tripping and shit.
I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year.
Oh, so it could be really painful.
A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff. Just, you know,
Is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier than the other.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but definitely that. Hey, I'm talking here,
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting some two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
The worst injury I've seen was during football. What is that? I think one of the Ravens players a few years ago, or no, the Chiefs player. Remember the Chiefs player, man? He got his neck broken. Eric Berry. Like he's like paralyzed from the neck down. Like that shit, fucking scary, bro.
Got to be kidding me.
Anderson Silva. Yeah, I remember that guy. Oh, God. Oof. Reminds me of when Victor Cruz had that non-contact injury when he caught the touchdown in the end zone against Philly a few years ago.
Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the
Remember that? He was out for traded him. Jesus. Yeah, he was. I think he's a Raider now.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Yeah, Marshall, man, he's actually turned out to be pretty productive and not drama starting so far. Knock on wood.
Seriously, I don't like it in here.
Oh, Eli looks. He seems like he's doing better every year. Like with this past playoffs. I think he's 35, 34. Actually, no, 34. I think he could play because he's one of the healthiest quarterbacks like Tom Brady I've ever seen. The man does not take injuries at all, and when he does, it's at the end of the year, like the ankle injury a few years ago. I think he's at a high level like Brady till he's 40, 41, as long as he doesn't take any bad shots, any injuries to the back, neck, like Peyton did. I mean, last year against the Green Bay, we had so many dropped balls, it was ridiculous. Our defense held us for 5 straight series, and what did we do? We fucking dropped instant touchdown by Beckham the first drive. Like, shit like that is unexcusable. You work so hard to get to the playoffs, and you drop a sure touchdown? My God, Dad. But yeah, Eli, I think he's elite. I think he's been elite for many years. I just think people hate on him because, you know, he sounds goofy, which he does, you know, and he's a Manning, and they compare him to Peyton, so it's... Yeah, people always knock on him for that, you know, and make jokes about it because he just sounds goofy. And he even makes fun of himself. Hell, the commercial he does, literally, he's making fun of himself with his brother.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, he explained it off as like he knows exactly what that is. Like, apparently, he's like, I know there's time left. I know they can come back. You know, like, and believe me, Eli's been on a fair share of fourth quarter comebacks where he thought he'd had it in the bag, and then their defense just imploded at the end. That's what he said he was afraid of. But seriously, why do you not show like some sort of a expression of awesomeness like everyone else in the box? Eli was like the only one straight-faced.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp
Yeah.
from the town.
I mean, every time Eli's been to the Super Bowl, he's won.
Must be.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh yeah, you could turn the switch on and off when you please. It's no longer permanently on. That's what you're saying. Like, you could be competitive when it's necessary.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
But if I was Eli, I would have to be happy for him, because to know that it was his Denver's defense that won him that Super Bowl. Peyton was like just as good as Brock Osweiler really at the time, and either one of them I think could have brought him to the Super Bowl that year.
The best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What?
And he didn't choke in a Super Bowl. Peyton choked twice, man. Really bad against the Seahawks, and then a horrible loss against the Saints.
Those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna
Oh God, they're drunk now. Oh, that's funny. Yep. I think Eli will get a third ring eventually, hopefully, and that should solidify him in the Hall of Fame. If not for his postseason record, like his postseason numbers are freaking amazing, Eli's, and his regular season is not that bad. Oh yeah, let's face it, the name. Yeah.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth. a suppressed memory unearthed by the
Yeah,
Andersons' moonshine.
That Super Bowl against the Patriots, man, when we took their undefeated team down. Oh my god. That was the best high ever to see that.
Chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
Yeah, against the Patriots both times, man. I take pride in that too, since I am a huge Patriots hater.
After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
And we did it with Gronk too. Like, people were like, "Oh man, they didn't have Gronk then," and then they had Gronk in the Super Bowl, and we still were able to run all over him. Well, not run all over him, but still do what we needed to do. Yeah, man, Brady's not the same quarterback, and neither is any quarterback once you get rattled enough times. And that's the thing, a lot of people don't go after him a lot because he's Brady. They're afraid of the fines, man. Fuck that, go after him. Knock him out. You can legally knock him out, man. Anything above the waist that's not, you know, leading with the head, dude, you just rock him.
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yeah.
As long as there's no serious injuries and every main player at least plays 14 games, I say we go 11 or 12 wins this year with what we have stacked up. But anything could happen, you know, main injuries, people can go out. I mean, Beckham's sitting out the whole preseason possibly now with that ankle sprain, so is Marshall. So, who knows how rusty they're going to be for the Cowboys week 1. So, I predict 11 or 12 wins.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
Alright, that's what you get, Alan, for drinking that moonshine, man.
No!
Now he's having a trippy dream.
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right.
How do you think the Eagles are going to do, Frank? Didn't they do some serious upgrading to the defense this year? From what I heard?
Is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write.
With the NFC East, man, that gets you a secondary playoff spot, if not the conference sometimes, because we're so equally divided.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
It always comes down to the last few games, man. Like,
she had Alice,
it's ridiculous.
And the manuscript was the ransom for.
Yeah, there was a really bad game, 2015 in November. I think it was Thanksgiving Day weekend. You guys had Bradford as your quarterback, and you guys lost big. But you still ended up coming back and taking the conference, I think, that year.
No, I wrote it. I remembered.
And then you got rid of Bradford. I thought Bradford was a good fit.
I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been
or Foles. Foles actually was better.
Making sure that
Foles
the
was good.
unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs.
So what are you thinking of the story so far, ZXR? I think this is the end of episode 4 right here.
To bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending.
It's getting pretty trippy, right? You don't really know what's going to happen at the end. It's really fucking with you.
Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here.
Nice. Thumbs up to that.
It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Oh, it will. It will drop a bomb any moment, ZXR. I think episode 5 and 6 are going to be the revelations you're looking for.
taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
So now you know who Zane is. Zane was another writer being taken advantage of.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
See how they throw that little trigger in there? Now you got a different name. Now you finally found out who Thomas Zane was, but now the FBI guy thinks your name is Jane Joyce. Or whatever the hell he called you. So there's more twists to be had here. Alright, I'm going to end it here, but restart it back up just because I'm uploading it to YouTube and I don't want the videos to be too long for people that want to watch the walkthrough. So just give me a minute or two to stop this stream, upload it to YouTube, and then start episode 5 for you guys. So I'll be back in one moment.
Previously on Alan...